Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful day. Happy holidays to everyone. We can feel the holiday spirit in the air here in our beautiful McAllen Nature Center, and we're so excited to welcome all of you here for this wonderful unveiling of this amazing initiative for all of our residents, especially the youth in our community, keeping them active, healthy, and safe here in the city of McAllen. My name is Xochitl Mora. I'll be your MC for today's ceremony, and I'd like to recognize all of our special guests here with us today, starting with, of course, the Honorable Rudy Castillo, Commissioner District 4 for the McAllen Nature Center. We also have our City Manager, Mr. Isaac J. Twill. Assistant City Manager, Mr. Joe Vera. The Director of the great McAllen Parks and Recreation Department and all of his team keeping us healthy and active here in McAllen. Danny Moline. And of course the team from the Office of Communications keeping everyone informed about the great city of McAllen. We also have our partners from the McAllen Chamber of Commerce, starting with Ms. Blanca Cardenas, Vice President. Visit McAllen VP, Ms. Lee Woolridge. And of course, all of the ambassadors who will be helping us inaugurate this event today. And I'd like to recognize our sponsors for this wonderful initiative from Driscoll Children's Hospital, RGV, Mr. Matt Woltoff, Ms. Teresa Rodriguez, from Driscoll Health Plan, Rose Santos, Delia Garza, Alfred Molina, and Natalie Carlos. Thank you all so much for joining us and for your support of the City of McAllen and all that we do for our community. To give us an overview of what the McAllen Parks and Recreation Department's vision and mission is for our community, and especially with the McAllen Nature Center, please help me welcome our Commissioner for District 4, Rudy Castillo.
It's a pleasure to hear as we continue to celebrate the growth and beauty of our beloved city. Today, I'm thrilled to shine a spotlight on one of McAllen's most beloved locations, the McAllen Nature Center. The McAllen Nature Center is filled with towering oaks, 5 scenic trails, shaded seating areas, and a variety of trees and wildlife. In today's world, where so many of us spend much of our time indoors, it's more important than ever to create spaces where both children and adults can connect with nature. That's why we're especially excited about our newest addition, the outdoor learning environment. This outdoor classroom will offer even more opportunities for hands-on learning, exploration, and a deeper connection with the nature world for everyone in our community. I'm incredibly proud of the progress we've made, and I look forward to seeing all of you enjoy this new addition. Thank you for all of your continued support in making McAllen such a wonderful place to live, work, and play. I want to give out a special thanks to all the people that were involved in last night's parade. It was awesome. I want to thank Matt, thank Mr. Joe, Danny, everybody. You did a magnificent job. I think those kids felt really beautiful. You could see it in their smiles. It was just something that it really hit me. But we're gonna keep on doing it. Hopefully next year it's gonna be bigger and better. So thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner, for your support of quality of life issues in our community. Of course, thank you to Driscoll for all of their support of spreading cheer to all of our youth and patients here in McAllen and the Rio Grande Valley. Well, we're here to talk about this wonderful space that will be used to teach our kids about environment and nature. And to tell us more about that, please help me welcome our City Manager, Mr. Ike Twill.
How y'all doing today? Great. Awesome. Well, I want to take a moment before I get to my remarks. I want to thank the incredible staff under the leadership of Assistant City Manager Joe Vera, Director Denny Moline of the Parks and Recreation Department. These spaces that we have in McAllen to enjoy are world class, second to none. And I am so appreciative, I'm so thankful, I am so proud of the work that this staff does every day to bring culture and recreation to the city of McAllen like no place else in the Rio Grande Valley. I also want to take a minute to thank our community partners, and today, especially Driscoll. Under the leadership of Matt Woltoff, a friend, a partner, their system has brought to McAllen and the Rio Grande Valley a completely revamped level of care for our children. Taking care of kids not only in their time of need, but in spaces like this, where their mental health can thrive, where they can develop and grow into the kinds of residents that we want to nurture here in McAllen. And so to Matt and your team at Driscoll, for everything you have done in partnership with the City of McAllen and everywhere here in the Rio Grande Valley, thank you for elevating this region the way you have. So welcome to the great outdoors, where learning blooms and curiosity thrives. Isn't this a perfect setting for a new outdoor learning environment? And by the way, I was corrected this morning, it's not Olé, it's O-L-E. The new OLE will provide children with a unique opportunity to connect with nature through its shaded outdoor classroom, a chalkboard for creative expression, a class seating area, benches, creating a welcoming and interactive space for both learning and play. Additionally, we've included a sensory path. I say we, the Parks and Recreation Department, has included a sensory path where visitors of all ages can engage in sensory-rich elements through textured surfaces. The Stump Playscape offers a fun, imaginative area for kids to explore, while Spare Parts encourages creativity and learning with natural materials, providing an interactive all-in-all experience. Once again, we are so grateful to the Driscoll Health System for supporting initiatives like the Outdoor Learning Environment, which provides valuable spaces for learning and growth. Without your partnership, none of this would have been possible, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I want to wish everybody a very happy holiday season and a happy new year. Let's continue to make our city a place where we nurture community in nature. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ike, for your leadership in helping to create the type of spaces that benefit all employees and residents alike. And talking about these environments and the outdoor learning space, let's find out a little bit more about this Driscoll outdoor learning environment from Rose Santos, Community Outreach Manager for Driscoll Health Plan.
Thank you for bringing that down. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Okay. So again, my name is Rose Santos. I'm the Community Outreach Manager for South Texas for Driscoll Health Plan. And we're very excited on behalf of the entire health system. Today is a really important moment that just embarks in showing what we do as a collaborative organization. Our goal in South Texas has always been to provide services to our families. On the health plan side, that means coordinating benefits. And when we say that, we mean having accessibility to the care our members need. But we all know very well that those needs sometimes extend outside of just authorizing benefits, providing them with medical care, wellness care. That's why we're here today. Because for us, having a holistic approach to care is vital. It really enhances a family's well-being. For our children who do not currently make their decisions for their nurture, right? Parents do, their guardians do. So the guardian is the one that we want to invite to these types of activities and opportunities. The leader in the family can really engage our children to eat better, to have physical wellness, to comply with their medical checkups. Everything that as a health plan, we look and we nourish and we case manage to have a successful outcome. So today, Driscoll Health Plan is excited because we've been serving South Texas for multiple years, here in the Valley as well. We have over 200,000 members in South Texas. Our families are specific to those that qualify for Medicaid or for the Children's Health Insurance Program in South Texas. So we already know many of our families have social determinants of health. Those are barriers that sometimes eliminate the access to going to a gym. But why go to a gym and spend money when we have beautiful nature parks like you have here in McAllen? Our families need to learn about these parks. And as a health plan, our duty and our emphasis will be to engage them, to encourage them to come out. So in the next year, we are going to have different developed events. This is aside from what the city already does. These events will launch in March. March, we will have the first Nature Child Play Day. Children will be invited. You guys are invited just as well. We have flyers that we've made available for the media and for our guests here today. But the goal really is to bring our families out and to engage and to learn how to engage with nature. We're going to have tons of activities, obstacle courses. We're going to work with resources that are already in your community, and we're going to ensure that our families know how to come and engage with this space. If we teach them and we encourage them to practice it, we should see change in their health. That is our goal. This is why we fill in gaps in our community, and we join with strong partners like the City of McAllen and Parks and Recs and everyone who has made this possible to ensure that we can carry these projects to fruition. So advancing these community initiatives is a prime goal for Driscoll Health Plan, as well as the hospital and the health system. Matt will tell you more about that. But looking ahead, as we look into the future, Driscoll Health Plan is committed to expanding this reach, to strengthening, and to ensuring that our partnerships in the community continue to grow. And with that, we will be able to ensure that every family in South Texas has access to care, but also to resources that they need in order to thrive. So in closing, I want to just extend a gratitude, a big thank you, an abrazo, to everybody who is here, because this doesn't come together with one person. It's a community that builds this. Our families know that. And Driscoll Health Plan is proud to be a part of this journey. And we look forward to continuing our work in improving health and education for everyone. Thank you so much, and Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Rose, and for all the work that Driscoll Health Plan does to take care of our community. To tell us a little bit more about Driscoll's commitment to this outdoor learning environment and to the health of all of the residents, big and small, here in the Rio Grande Valley, please help me welcome the president of Driscoll Children's Hospital in Rio Grande Valley, Mr. Matt Waltoff.
Appreciate it. Buenos dias. Good morning. What a beautiful morning to be out in nature in a beautiful park here in the middle of McAllen. And I'll tell you, I think Rose, you talked about holistic care and how important that is to the healing of our children, and I think you characterized that perfectly. So I'm going to be pretty brief in my remarks because I think you nailed it. But when I was sitting here thinking about our organization and the growth and really the expansion of services to South Texas through not only our health plan but our hospital system. I was thinking about our founder and how we got started. Clara Driscoll, our founder, left her entire family's South Texas ranching estate to our foundation, to create our foundation in Nueces County back in the late 1940s when she passed away. And she was, first and foremost, she was a rancher. She was an outdoors woman, and so I think, and her. Clearly, her passion beyond ranching and outdoors and some of the other things that she was well known for was children and the healing of children. And so she left her entire family's estate to that purpose, to that mission, to ensuring that children throughout South Texas have access to high quality health care. And so we started as a 25-bed indigent care hospital for children in Nueces County in the early 1950s. But I know she's right now looking down and saying, "Man, this is my vision. This is what I envisioned is Driscoll growing together with our communities, and taking that holistic approach, and ensuring that children are well throughout South Texas. Initiatives like this are critical to that. And again, as an outdoors woman and a rancher, I know she'd be very, very proud of this and this community. So I am just, so excited to be here on a beautiful South Texas day in December to celebrate, our mutual commitment to our children in South Texas. A couple thank yous. First of all, I want to thank the City of McAllen and all of your leadership and vision, and Joe and the team and Danny and just everybody here for your vision to make these kind of things happen. This kind of a center, a nature center, doesn't just happen by coincidence or accident. It takes vision and leadership, and the City of McAllen has demonstrated that, just over and over. We mentioned the parade last night. It's just one more example of that leadership and vision, and that meant the world to our children in the hospital last night. Had the chance to really celebrate Christmas, even though they were hospitalized, admitted in the hospital. Many of whom actually got to come outside and interact with Santa and the team. So, not only the kids, but our staff, our nurses were extremely fired up last night. It was a wonderful event. I want to thank you for that as well. Also want to thank Rose and Delia and Alfred and the rest of the health plan team here locally. Rose touched on the impact of our health plan. We are a health system, and our hospital, a hospital is one part of that health system, whereas the health plan, actually reaches and touches even more lives. And Rose mentioned the numbers, but over 200,000 families impacted by the health plan today. And the beyond just your traditional managed care functions and activities, Rose touched on the fact that they are constantly engaged in outreach and doing things that are beyond just standard medical care. And it really, the involvement with partnerships like this, I think, again, are key to healing. And so when we talk about Together We Heal, and I try to throw that in every public speaking engagement, because we sincerely mean that. It takes all of us to heal and to heal our children, and partnerships like this are, again, critical to that. So, with the City of McAllen, with all of our community partners, Together We Heal, and we're going to continue to do that. We're going to continue to grow this partnership, grow programs like both Commissioner and our health plan mentioned earlier, that we're going to grow programs in this space. But I think this is just the start. We're just getting started, and so I'm looking forward to the future. To touching more and more kids' lives and families, and really, again, caring for more care for more kids. That's what we're all about. So again, want to thank you very, very much. Appreciate everyone being here, and really look forward to this partnership, and looking forward to seeing our kids. Once we get them out of the hospital, once we discharge them and they're back to playing and able to run around out here and enjoy nature. That's what it's all about, right? To celebrate with their families here, in this beautiful park. So again, thank you very much, and Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Matt, for your leadership, and together we will build on Clara's legacy here in this space and our partnership initiatives here with the City of McAllen and Driscoll. Well, we want to really thank Driscoll and express that partnership and the strength of that partnership, and how this is just the second, third, fourth step of that partnership that we're building between the City of McAllen and Driscoll. And to tell us all about that, please help me welcome Parks and Recreation Director, Mr. Denny Moline.
Well, I'm going to say it too. Good morning. Yeah, it's great to be here this morning. Matt mentioned that, the vision that we had from leadership. The Parks and Recreation Department, our goal is quality of life for our residents here in McAllen. And so to find partners that share that same mission and vision is truly a blessing, not only for the city, but for our community. Without partners like this, we wouldn't be able to bring you the Ole, or OLE, to the community this morning. So, Matt, to your team, Rose, to your team, we want to say thank you very much for this partnership, and we know it will continue to grow for our community. So this project truly aligns with I mentioned that the Parks and Recreation Department's mission of improving the quality of life for our residents here in McAllen. I would also like to express my gratitude for all those that have built this concept here today. I want to thank Karina for her vision with her team in making this a reality. Yes, we can clap. I would also like to thank our Float Studio team. JJ and his team did a tremendous job creating Karina's vision and what you see behind us here today. So JJ, thank you to you and your team. And so, this is a great moment for us today. And so with that said, I hope you guys are ready to be part of this exciting moment. Let's cut the ribbon and open the doors to imagination and play. Thank you.
In 3, 2, 1. There we go.